Hey guys, it's Henry here from the East Cliff Therapy Centre. And now with lockdown ongoing, I'm sure many of you are starting to run out of new, innovative ways to remain active at home. However, I'm sure plenty of you have this piece of versatile equipment lying around, and the only problem is you're not quite sure what to do with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you in a simple and effective home gym ball workout you can do to target your core and legs. Alright? Okay guys, before we start the exercises, it's really important that we make it clear that the most important thing is just getting used to these new exercises. When you're trying to do a new exercise for time, you find that you sacrifice form because you're trying to do as many reps as possible. The most important thing is to be confident doing the exercise and doing it in the right way so that you're not compensating and feeling it in the right area. Once you've got that, you can try and do as many reps as possible, increase your heart rate, burn as many calories as you like, but for now, if you get the form right at first, everything will get easier as you go along and you're less likely to have any injuries or any problems performing the circuit. Alright guys, so the first exercise in our circuit are leg raises. So what you want to do is you're going to have the ball, if you're able to, squeeze nice and tightly in between your ankles. So you are going to feel a bit of a burn in the inner thighs here as well. So what you want to then do is lie flat and then bring your legs up to around 90 degrees and slowly lower. And with each of the exercises in this circuit, we're going to do 40 seconds of work followed by 20 seconds of rest. If with the legs straight is too challenging, what I do is try and put the ball in between your knees and perform the same. This is just reducing the amount of work the lower abdominals have to do to make it a little bit easier. Okay. So that's it. Okay, so the next exercise is called the dead bug. So what you want to do is you're going to lie flat, making sure your back isn't arching over excessively like this. So it's nice and flat and tight against the surface. So as a result, if I was to slide my hand under, there's no way my hand's going under at the moment. Then what you want to do is lift your knees up, and this is where your gym ball comes in. Put the gym ball on your stomach, with your arms above and knees below. And then what you want to do is make sure that you're keeping your back nice and flat throughout. Okay, so then the next step is, if you're able to maintain that back flat, then lift one limb away. If you're still able to manage that, then you can try opposite limbs away. And then what you want to do, if you make it really hard for yourself, is to push as hard as you can into the ball, maintaining the flat back and bringing them back in. So with this exercise, don't worry if you're unable to maintain your back flat against the floor for 40 seconds. You can build up into that, have a breather, adjust your position and try and do as good quality reps as you can. So the next exercise we have is called stir the pot. Now for this exercise, the most important thing again is remaining nice and straight throughout your lower back, not arching excessively inwards or outwards. So you want to make sure your abs are engaged throughout, keeping your core nice and tight. So maintaining this position without any excessive back movement, all you want to do, as the name suggests, is you can either stir the pot clockwise with your elbows, keeping your abs nice and tight throughout, or anti-clockwise. So you can just do, say, 2 one way and 2 the other, and then keep going throughout, or you can even just bring your elbows in and out. The only thing that really matters, the directions don't, is that you're maintaining your abs are nice and tight throughout and you're not arching your back. Okay. If that's too easy, you can then push up onto your toes and then do the same again. Good. Alright, so the next exercise is knee-ins. Okay, so for this exercise, to start with, all I want you to do is imagine you're going to be in a plank position, okay? Back's nice and neutral, you're on your elbows, but the only difference is now, what we're going to do is we're going to bring our legs up onto the ball. So we're using our elbows to start with to give us as much support as possible. And then, if you're able to do that, it might even be that just staying in this position for 40 seconds is challenging enough. If that's the case, that's fine. If you find you can also add a knee in like this, then brilliant. And then if that's too easy for you, push up into a press up, drive your knees in, Down. Trying to squeeze your abs as hard as you can when you're bringing your knees in. Good. And if you're feeling particularly adventurous, what you can work towards is a pike, where what you want to do is, so you're going to curl your legs in, head between your shoulders, and back out. Okay, so our fifth exercise is the bridge. So we've done this previously, but this time we're going to be doing it on a gym ball. So for performing the bridge, all you want to do is you want to have the ball and lie on your back and put both feet on top of the ball. Now there's a few variations to this. Although it targets your hamstrings and your glutes, it also targets your core as well. So overall it's a great exercise. So to start with your hands on the sides for support, all I'd want you to do is to try and squeeze your glutes, bringing your hips up, making sure you're engaging your core as well, so that you're not excessively flaring your lower back. So keeping those abs nice and tight. Then if you're able to do that supported, you can progress to unsupported. And then the same again. If that's comfortable for you and you feel that you can comfortably do 40 seconds of work, or even you feel that you can do 20 seconds of a tougher exercise before regressing for the second 20 seconds, then what you can do is start again supported, come up, curl your legs in, and then straighten back out. And then finally, again, what you can do is you can move to unsupported, hips up, and in. And you can see that's a lot more challenging there, as I'm sort of going here, there, everywhere. Good. And back. Alright guys, for our final exercise in the circuit, we have wall squats. So what are we going to do with our gym ball? We're basically going to put it up against the wall, and we really want to have it about this part of our low back. Okay, so above our pelvis, but not as high as our shoulder blades. So what you're going to do is you're going to rest that nice and gently against your lower back for a bit of support. And I want you to put your feet about shoulder widths apart, okay, and a little bit in front of you. Now, when we're performing a wall squat, what I don't want you to do is just to drive your knees forward and slide down like this. I want your trunk to be upright throughout. And all I want you to do is think about sitting back down as if there was a chair behind you. Now with this exercise, as with all the others, you need to take your time, get used to the movement first, and then take it nice and easy. So start with nice, slowly controlled to a comfortable height and come back up. And then what you can do over time is progressively get lower and lower and lower. To make things harder, what you can do is you can slowly lower down and add a hold at the bottom. When you work at the bottom and you're lowering, your muscles are working throughout, so it's going to make it a lot more taxing and challenging for yourself. Okay? And now, if you're still certain that the two legs isn't challenging enough for you for 40 seconds work, what you can do, although I wouldn't recommend it at the start, is progress to one leg. Same again, sitting back down, and slowly coming back up. If you are going to do it on one leg, make sure that you either do 20 seconds on each leg, or you add in another 40 seconds to the workout. Alright guys, so now before we get started with the circuit, all I'm going to just show you quickly is what I'm going to be doing during my 20 seconds recovery. Okay? Simple as sitting on a gym ball, both feet flat off the floor. Now, why am I showing you this? Because this exercise here is great for your pelvic control, which a lack of has been linked to suffering with low back pain. Now, at the moment, many of you will find that you're sitting around a lot more, you're watching a lot more TV, and maybe even your low back's flaring up. And unfortunately, I'm guilty of this myself. But a really simple solution to keep yourself moving, which is quite often the most important thing with low back pain, is if you're going to sit down for a couple of hours in the afternoon, maybe even at work, your chair at home isn't as comfortable as you want at work, then try sitting on a gym ball if you've got one. It's great for a bit of variation to help work your core muscles and your pelvic control. So you don't have to start with both feet off the floor either. You can start with two. Make sure you're in a nice strong position. See if you can lift one leg up, maintaining a midline position and control, and then build up to two and just do it in little bursts. You can start off with seeing how long you can do it and go from there. Maybe 5-10 minutes a day. Just try and work on it and gradually become easier and easier until you can do this. Okay, let's start the circuit. Alright guys, so we're finally going to get round to doing the workout. So, on my app, I've got 6 rounds of 40 seconds work, followed by 20 seconds rest. Alright, so we're going to start in 5 seconds. So we're starting with the leg raises. Remember to blow out at the top and squeeze your abs. Challenging as I go along, and the next exercise is the dead bug, particularly hard one. Keep that back flat we go, 6 rounds complete. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you've got any concerns, questions regarding the video or whether it's suitable for you, please contact any of us at East Cliff Therapy Centre and we'll get back to you right away. Otherwise, leave us a like, leave a comment with suggestions, whatever. But overall, just hope you enjoyed the video.